हे मिसिंग मित्रों की हाल।
To begin, as we know that calculator is the best application to perform any task of calculation such as division, multiplication, subtraction and addition. So in this video of Scratch 3 tutorial, I will teach you that how can you create a successful calculator in Scratch 3. So now let me show my screen that how will it perform and work. So guys, here you can see when I click on the run button, then it will ask to enter the first number. Suppose that if I have to write in as first number as 85 and I will click enter, then again it will ask for the second number. I have given 75. Okay, then if I want to multiply the both terms 35 and 75, then I have to click on the button multiply, and here you can see that the product, I mean the result and the answer is present near your eyes. So if I want to add the both terms, then you will see the result, and also for subtraction and the division, and you can see here the result is present. Okay, then I have to click on the clear run button to clear it. Okay, so in this video of Scratch I will teach you to creating this project. Okay, so let's get started. So here guys, you can see that at first I have to remove sprite 1, and at first I have to upload a backdrop that I have created in my presentation, Impress, LibreOffice Impress, and I have to remove backdrop 1, and here I have created the backdrop in LibreOffice Impress. Okay, it is the backdrop of the calculator, and now I have to upload sprites, the buttons that will be used to make a calculator. Here you can see that all buttons are present, and here you will also see that the size of all buttons are too much large, so I will reduce the size from 100 to 25. It's 120. Sorry, it will be 20, and it also will be 20. Okay, and here from 100 to 20. Okay, and also for clear to 20. It's one only, sorry, it will be 20, and here you can see that all the sprites are reduced from 100 to 20 and 25. It is too much large, so I will reduce it to 20, and here I will fix the initial position of everything, all the sprites. Okay, so I want to increase the size of clear from 20 to 26. Okay, and it will be 29. Okay, it is correct. 22. And here you know that how can we fix the initial position of any sprite. So at first I have to click on the event, then from the when the flag is clicked, and go to x equal to 999 by 2. Hence the initial position of the sprite will be created. Same for the all sprites. Go to x and y, and from the events when the flag is clicked. We have to perform the same task for all the sprites, multiplication, division, addition and subtraction as I have done. Okay, so you have to note down all the codes very correctly, even if it will work, otherwise not work. Okay, go to x and y equal to, and from the events block when the flag is clicked, and here we have fixed all the we have fixed the initial position of all sprites, and here we have to create variables. I have clicked on make a variable, and the first variable be number 1. Okay, number 1, and the next variable be number 2. Okay, number 2. Here I wrote number, so I will correct it, number 2. Then I have to click on OK, and again answer, that will with the result of the calculation. And I have to create one more name value. Okay, and I have to remove my variable. It is not necessary, so I will hide the value variable. Okay, and here number 1 will here and number 2 will here, so that way we will perform any task and answer will be at the top of the calculator. Okay, so here we have created variables and reduce the size and fix the initial position. So here we will start here from coding. We will start coding from here. At first we have to drag and drop the code when the sprite is clicked and broadcast message 1, not message 1. We have to create a new message named clear. The C of clear will be small. You have to note down correct. Okay, it means that when the sprite is clicked, then the button will broadcast a message named clear. Okay, and same for the multiplication. When the sprite is clicked from the events block, learn it. Okay, and it will broadcast a message not clear. It will broadcast multiplication, because here we are working in multiplication block sprite. I mean, okay, sorry. And here I will write multiply and hit enter. We have to write the m of multiply is small. Okay, broadcast message not clear division. Not division. We have to write here divide. Okay, guys, this video is useful for many persons. Okay, here will be add. Okay, here will be add, not addition. You have to remember it. Okay, then the sprite is select broadcast subtraction. Here will be a new method named subtract, not subtraction, only subtract. And here we have done, and now we have to change the stage to backdrop में हम लोग काम करेंगे. ठीक है, तो at first we have to create many blocks, I mean 5 blocks. The first will be clear. Okay, here the C of clear also be small, and then divide. Okay, and next will be such as subtract. Okay, and the next will be multiply. multiply multiply. Okay, and I have to click on OK. Here I will separate all these, and again I have to make a block named clear. Okay, I have created all the blocks, and we have to change all the positions of all blocks. Okay, as I have done, you can change the position of all blocks wherever you want. Okay, and from here we will start coding for the backdrop. Okay, in the backdrop, here you can see that we are working in backdrop. So from now we have to go to variables block and set answer to 0. Here set not answer to 0. Here we have to write value, set value to 0, and here not will 0. From the operators block, here you can see that we are working in defined clear, so it will not in clear. Okay, here we have created 2 same blocks defined clear, so we have to remove one, and here we have not created add block, so we will create add block and this one. Okay, here it is created. Now set value to 0, and from the operators block we are working in addition, so we'll drag and drop to here. You can see add from the operators. Here is addition present. You can see that addition is present here. Now here will be number 1 plus number 2. Okay, number 1 plus number 2. and now set answer to value. Okay, we will select, and here from the variables block we have drag and drop value and put instead of 0, and here from the events block again, when I receive add, whenever it will receive add, then it will perform from the my blocks code. We have to drag and drop add, and here I will fix it when I receive add, and whenever it will receive add, then it will add the both two terms given. Okay, and here now we will work for subtract. Now from the variables block we will drag and drop, we will not drag and drop, we will just duplicate the same code present in the addition block, and here will be, we are working in subtract, we are working for the subtract, and here you can see that here is the sign of addition. So we will remove number 1 and number 2, and also the additional block. Okay, and from the operators block we will drag and drop the multiplication and the subtraction block, and we will fix number 1 in the first and number 2 in the second, and here we will also duplicate the same, and when when I receive subtract, here subtract is event, and when it will receive subtract, then it will subtract the both terms. Okay, we have coded for add and subtract, and here we will code for multiply. So here we will duplicate the both codes for the define multiply. Here we are working for multiply, and here you can see that here the addition is present, so we have to remove the both, and from the operators block we have to drag and drop the multiplication block, and we have to fix number 1 into the first and number 2 into the second, and here we will, it is correct that set answer to value, and we will also duplicate this. You can also drag and drop from events, but I am duplicating it. No problem. And here we are working for multiply, so we will select here multiply, and we will remove add, and from my blocks add, here sorry for multiply. Okay, now define clear. We will not define right now clear, at last we will define clear. At first we will define divide, so we will again drag duplicate the code and paste here, and here we will again remove it as we have done previous. From the operators we are working for divide, and we will drag and drop from the operators to divide block, and here from the variables block number 1 divide number 2. Okay, you have the right to comment that topic that you didn't understand, then I will give a small recap in the next video. Okay, thanks a lot. And again I will duplicate the code and paste here. When I receive divide and remove the multiply, here I will drag and drop divide. Here we have coded for add, subtract, divide and multiply, and the code for clear is only left. So now we will start code for clear, and here we will again duplicate it. The code for clear is not very easy. It is to, and here we will remove the both codes, and from the variables block we will add set number 1 to 0, set number 2 to 0, and set answer to 0. I am duplicating it, you can also drag and drop again, answer to 0, and here we will, and after that it will ask the first number, that enter the first number, and from the sensing block, not from the loop, we have to add from the sensing block that ask enter the first number, enter the first number, okay, and press enter. FIRST, sorry, enter the first number and wait, and then from the variables block set the first number, set the number 1 to answer, and here we will drag and drop from the sensing block answer, not from the variables. You have to remember it, okay. Then again it will ask that enter the second number, so we will remove the first to second, second number, okay, and we will hit enter, and here set number 2 to answer. Even if we see any calculator, then you can understand that. And here we do not have to add when I receive clear then add, then I mean clear. We do not have to add when I receive clear. We have to add from the events block when the flag is clicked. Whenever the flag is clicked, it will be clear. Whenever the flag is clicked, it will be clear. Okay, you are understanding all the codes. Here our calculator is ready to perform. I repeat, our calculator is ready to perform. Such I fully screen it, and when I click on the flag, then here you can see that it is asking that to enter the first number. So I will enter the first number as I want. Such you want 75, then enter 75, and it will ask to enter the second number. Then if suppose that my second number is 23, then I will type 23 and enter. And suppose if I want to multiply the both of them, then I will click on the multiply button. Here you can see that, then I will click on the multiply button. Then here you can see that the result is present, and the result is correct, very correct. It is correct, not false. And suppose if I want to subtract the bottom, then I will click on the subtract button, and here you can see the result of subtract. And to add, I will click on the add, and to divide, I will click on the divide button, and here you can see that the result is present. Okay, and here we have to add one also code that if we click on the clear, here the result here it is not clearing, so we have to add one code also, that in the stage I receive, when I receive clear, okay, whenever I receive clear, then it will perform the code clear, okay. When I run it and click on the clear, and such I perform any task, okay, and then I click on the clear, then you can see that it is clearing, okay. So in this video I have created, and you also have created, a wonderful mind-blowing calculator. As a request, please note down all the codes very properly, and if I have to save the file, then I have to click on the file and save to your computer, and I will select that location where I want to save, such as I want to save on 3D object or desktop, then I will select the location and click on the button save, okay. Thanks for watching this video.